Hello people from YouTube. I've got a new design for a new lift which I wanted to show you. I've put a good 4-6 hours in it, so I'm quite proud of it. And I've used it in my mob spawner in my survival world, so I might show you now. It's a new lift design because this is the old lift, the typical one. Forgot who designed it though. It switches out the magma and soul sand blocks, and though pushes you like that. And after a while the magma switches back. Come on. No, you want to. There you go. And it brings you down. But I found this really slow. If you swing down itself, it goes a lot faster. So the magma block is a no-go unless you want it to go slow. So I designed this, which is my own design. It's a pulse, then a timer, and the pulse goes through immediately. Then after the timer runs out, it sends another pulse up, and it's a dispenser lift with just a single soul sand block on the bottom. So if you go up, and after the timer runs out, it sucks it all back in. So now when it's all been sucked back in, you can just drop. You can vary the timer, so you can also vary the length. I believe I made it at top 120 blocks, and that still worked narrowly, but it still worked. The most shit part of this build is that you have to put all the buckets in, but hey, it'll drop down faster than that thing, because that is crap. So I'll build it for you. Here we go. You're gonna need a 6x6 area, and you're gonna start in the front right, which is where your column is going to be. So you're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks above that. You're gonna start your first pressure plate, and that pressure plate is just for this this thing, the fence gate, and that fence gate is holding back the water. There you go. So we're gonna start this out like that. Gonna need a little bit of a redstone there, which will connect to the pressure plate. Then I believe it was just a repeater there. Or is it? Let's check. Yes, it is. There we go. Oh, right, because we needed to invert the signal, and for that I am going to need that. Thank you very much. So, pulse down, invert the signal, and then we're going to come at this timer that we're going to build. And we'll need a comparator there, 2 blocks in the middle, and 2 hoppers facing towards each other. And you're going to need to put some amount of blocks in there. I think 16 was quite enough. Put a redstone block on top, and pistons facing inwards. Do the same thing here with redstone dust. Piston there. Now this is going to switch over as soon as you give the thing a pulse. And it's gonna feed all the items into the other hopper, and when that's done, it's gonna switch back. That's the time. There you go. We're gonna need an output out of there, and an output out of there. So that is going into the dispenser chain. You don't need that. And like that. Was it like that? I thought there were 3 blocks in between there. Yeah, it was. Where have you gone? Did I fuck it up somewhere? Oh yes, I did, because that is supposed to be there. Bam. Because this is a dispenser column, but this will be your redstone torch column. Like so. You're gonna need a repeater over there, so you can stop the signal from here going back there and making an infinite loop. That is not what you want. And we're gonna do it like that. Yes, we do. Ha! I made this myself, you know. Like that. No. Like that. I think so, yeah. Yes, repeater there. Dust there. Bam. Bam. You saw that? Switches that thing off. Gonna need that at 4 ticks. So as soon as this switches back on, it gives a pulse. No, it gives a full signal. Then this repeater after 4 ticks shuts that off, and that makes it a pulse. There you go. So this system should now work. Pulse, off, timer, and pulse. Bam. There we go. Bam B, you might say. And 1 block, yes. There we go. Bam. So now we're going to start our torch column, which is the most horrible thing to do. Let's just do it like that. Because we are in creative mode. When you're in survival, you are going to do it differently, probably. You know what? Let's do it to the same height as that one. Yeah, there you go. Bam, bam, bam. No! Fuck. Bam. Didn't mean to say fuck. I did though, so deal with it. Bam. Family friendly, eh? Almost said it again there. Pooh. Oh, no! There we go. It's the hardest part of my life, this. Like that. And we're gonna need... Bam. Dispenser. Pretty please. There we go. That'll work. I put glass there because I like that. Don't have to, but it's cool. Let's make the outside barrier first because we don't want the water running all over our circuitry. Oh, facing inside. Now, what I have here, gonna need a normal block there because the water, you will need a water puddle to drop in. You can just do the bottom one, but I don't like that. I put it there because you can always hit this thing, I believe. How did I do that? Yeah, you can hit that thing. No, you can't, but I had a pane sidewall, glass pane, so then you could drop on that block. Anyway, you're gonna need that there so you can drop down again. These bottom two are not source blocks because if you drop the water down there and you have those source blocks as well, it's going to push you up at the start, which is something you don't want. That's the reason why you don't have a source block there, because it's going to bob you up and down when you're trying to get out, and that's horrible. Don't want that. So as soon as you stand on the pressure plate, these two will become source blocks due to the pressure, due to the dispensers. Like so. Put these barriers up so the water doesn't leak out. I'll do it from the bottom, that's easier. Oh, fuck. But it doesn't matter. Glass up front because it looks nice. This one. Because it's really nice, I'll show you. When you step on this to see the whole thing fill itself up. Oh! Look at that. And then, yeah. Ooh. Now, when you're looking at this at night, let's do that. Set time, set, night, bam. Very good, Minecraft, I like you. Like so. And you just look at the torches giving off the light. Whoa. Then do it again. Oh, so cool. Right, let's go back to daytime. Time add. What the fuck is that? Why would you add time? It's weird. It's such a roundabout way of doing things. Why would you do that? Right, we need water buckets and a fuck ton of them. Where are you? Water. There we go. Hey, there we go. Middle mouse button. I knew that. Need one of you over here. Ooh, let's do it like that. That's probably safer. Is everything in place? Yes, it is. No! Now comes the horrible part of filling all this up. Because you're not supposed to lose track, but you always do. Bam. That's 1, 2, 3. Speed this up probably. Alright, now it seems that these two are the same height, so let's check. Let's check. That's what I want to say. Yes, also 16. Okay, that's fine. So it should now work. Let's put some blocks. No, hey, how did I do that? There we go. Ah, look, that one made a difference. Right. Let's check if it works. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Now the thing is that when you drop down, it also activates, so you can't immediately go back up. Neither can you go back up and down at the same time with someone else, so they'll have to wait. That's the annoying thing. Huh? Who needs friends anyway? Look at that! Right, let's go to the other one. Because I have, you will see, a floating island over here. Which was a hell with the other design of lift. Because it took a long time to get up and down. Oof. Beautiful. So now you have to wait. Which is the sad part. Then drop down with grace. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If there is one. Well, bye anyway.